In this video, we will understand how data table nodes work together in Avintra. A data table is a structured way of storing information in rows and columns, similar to an Excel spreadsheet. It allows us to manage multiple records within a single variable, making it easier to organize, process, and analyze data. Data tables are commonly used when working with customer information, sales records, inventory details, employee data, or information imported from CSV files. They are especially useful when we need to perform operations such as adding records, updating values, filtering data, sorting information, or combining data from multiple sources. We'll begin with the Create Data Table node. Here, leave the data table input empty because we're creating a new table from scratch. Enable initial columns and provide an input. The activity creates a new data table and stores it in the output variable, Sales Data Table. At this stage, the table contains only the column structure and no rows. Next, we'll start adding records using the Insert Row into Data Table activity. For the data table input, select the Sales Data Table variable that was created in the previous activity. This tells the node which table should receive the new row. In the Row Values field, enter the values. For Insert Location, we have options like End of Data Table and Before Row Index. We will select End of Data Table. This will add the new record to the end of the table. After execution, our sales table will contain one sales order. We'll insert another sales order. Again, choose End of Data Table. The table now contains two records. Now, let's see how rows can be inserted at a specific position. We'll add the following order. This time, change Insert Location to Before Row Index and specify Row Index as 1. This inserts the row before the second record already present in the table. Now that we have our sales data, let's enrich the dataset using Insert Column into the Sales Data Table. Provide the column name as Region. For the Data Type dropdown, we can choose how the data in the new column should be stored. Available options include string for text values, integer, decimal, double and float for numeric values, Boolean for true or false values, and date time for dates and timestamps. We will choose string here. For Insert Location, select End of Data Table. The table now contains a new region column for every record. Next, we'll demonstrate updating data using Find or Replace in Data Table. Suppose we need to change the name Acme Corp to Gamma Solutions. We will use the search mode as Find and Replace. We also have Find option. Next, the text to find as Acme Corp and the text to replace with as Gamma Solutions enable all matches so that every occurrence is updated. Search by options can be everywhere or specific column. We will set to everywhere. After execution, the customer name is updated throughout the table. Next, let's create another data table with the same columns as we created earlier. Store the output in New Data Table variable. Now, insert a new row into this table. At this point, the second table contains one sales record. Now we'll combine both tables using Merge Data Tables. This activity is useful when two tables share similar structures and need to be consolidated into a single data set. Configure the inputs as First Data Table as Sales Data Table and the second data table as New Data Table. We have different merge mode options like Add, Ignore, or Throw Error on extra columns. The Merge table now contains all records from both data sets. Next, we'll update a specific value using Update Data Table Item. Suppose we discover that the last order should actually have Order ID. Configure the node column input as Order ID, row value as 3, and the new value as. The activity updates the specified value without affecting any other records. Finally, we'll organize the results using Sort Data Table. Configure it as Specify Column with Name. We can also modify using Index Value. Column name would be Customer Name, and the order would be ascending or descending. We can choose Ascending here. The records are now sorted alphabetically by customer name. Throughout this workflow, we've seen how data table activities can be used to create tables, insert records, position rows strategically, add new columns, replace values, merge data sets, update individual cells, and sort data. These activities form the foundation for preparing, enriching, and organizing structured data within Avintra automation workflows. We have learned how to use data table nodes in Avintra Agent Builder. Continue exploring the platform to build more intelligent automation workflows.